Francisco Lindor is on a 5-game hitting streak with 2 doubles and a home run mixed in after struggling to get off a good start last season. How encouraging is it to see a strong start right now, Anthony?
Chris, to me, it's enormous for this guy to get off to this hot start because he buried his season last year when he was awful at the beginning. I mean, he didn't get his first, he didn't get to 3 extra base hits. He's already got 3 now. He didn't get to 3 last year until 27 games into the season. And listen, Francisco Lindor at his best, the guy who got a $341 million contract from the Mets, is a doubles and home run machine. At one point in his career with the Indians, he had 3 consecutive seasons with 40 doubles and 30 homers. That's the kind of player that the Mets need to get now. And with a start like this, Chris, I think he's on his way to doing it. He's a year more into his New York tenure. He's a little more comfortable. You know, look, he needs to be much, much more than a guy playing really good shortstop and being really sort of photogenic with the smile and everything. He needs to rake also, and he's off to the good start.
Right. He needs to have the smile, and then to go along with that, you know,
let the rest of us smile.
Exactly. Watching him perform, you know, behind the plate with his bat. But meanwhile, it's a small sample size. Pete Alonso has hit better when in the DH role as opposed to playing first base, where Dom Smith, Anthony, has proven to be a strong defender. So do you think we'll see that alignment more as the season goes on?
Well, Chris, you know, to me, Pete wants to play first, right? And I think that to get the best version of Pete Alonso, if he has to be a first baseman to get a full season's worth and maybe approach 50 home runs again, then I think that's what he needs to be. There's no question that Dom Smith is a better defensive player than Pete Alonso. I mean, the game that Pete wrecked the other day, missing 2 plays, Dom would have made it at least one of those. Right. And, of course, he's a competent hitter as well. But he's nothing like Pete Alonso, the slugger, the sort of heartbeat of the New York Mets. And I think that's what the Mets need to consider. Look, a lot of the numbers are the same. OPS, DH, and first base for Pete, almost the same. He's clubbed 11 home runs, I think, in 94 at-bats as a DH over his entire career. I mean, that's good slugging, and that's what you want Pete Alonso to do. But his on-base percentage is 86 points fewer when he is the DH. So if maximum Pete is a first baseman, then he needs to play first the maximum amount of time, you know, and that leaves Dom Smith looking for at-bats, and I get it, and he may have to get some of those in the outfield or on maybe a 2-day-a-week first base with Pete as the DH otherwise. But you need to take care, to me, the Mets need to take care of Pete Alonso first, right, and then move from there.
Right, because he is their prized possession, so you need to pour more resources into him, and we'll see what the lineup looks like Friday against the D-backs.